Team New Zealand has released an indication of new protocols for the next America's Cup, which will enforce stricter conditions, including a requirement that syndicates build their own boats and that sailors are citizens of that country. The 36th America's Cup is likely to take place in Auckland in early 2021. But it's raised concerns about the impact on the boat building industry here and if the changes will become a barrier to entry that will mean fewer competitors. The Executive Director of New Zealand Marine Industry Association is Peter Busfield. I asked him if this meant less business for New Zealand boat builders.
There's always a balance involved, and sure, from the previous two versions of the America's Cup, we've had over 30 marine industry boat builders and composite builders contribute to Emirates Team New Zealand, Oracle Team USA, and SoftBank Japan, and I think there were some others as well that had components made in New Zealand. So certainly New Zealand was the desired place for our technology, particularly in high-tech composite technology for building things stronger and lighter, and that's been great for our industry. I mean, it is the Emirates team's prerogative. They did announce this prior to the America's Cup, that they weren't lining up with an accord of all the other challenges, and they wanted to look at the whole rules. So it's not a surprise, and we've just got to trust that Team New Zealand don't throw the baby out with the bathwater and make it so difficult that there's only one or two challenges for the next America's Cup. Otherwise, that would have a detrimental value to New Zealand and the Cup itself. So hopefully they'll consider that. And if I go back to the 34th America's Cup that was held in San Francisco, at that point in time, the hulls of the vessel had to be built in the country of the challenging syndicate, and that did not stop the likes of Core Builders and Walkwith building the balance of Oracle's boat. The Luna Rossa was effectively built in New Zealand. So it depends on the level of the rule of what has to be built in the country of origin.
But under the old rules, under the rules that were much more relaxed, the New Zealand boat building industry would have got a lot more business, wouldn't it?
Going forward to the next version?
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. I suppose there's a balancing factor in that. If an Emirates Team New Zealand will be weighing this up, is how easy do they want to make it for challenges, and are they likely to defend the next Cup? So there's a balance in there as well. I think New Zealand boat builders and the marine industry would prefer Emirates Team New Zealand to successfully defend the next America's Cup, and will have continuity of business. But there's a balance in there regarding the volume of business for one event versus hopefully Team New Zealand are successfully defending the next America's Cup.
So you want to wait and see what the details of the full details of the rules which are coming out in September?
Correct. We cannot make a final judgment call until we understand those rules, and we just hope there's a balance in there that does allow the marine industry to supply major components for challenging syndicates, and on that basis I think it makes it more affordable for challenging syndicates to enter the Cup, and of course more business for the New Zealand marine industry.
But at this stage it's not looking good.
It's too early to comment.
And that's Peter Busfield from the New Zealand Marine Industry Association.